What's up, guys? Today I'm actually extremely bored, so I decided to leak classified documents about the coruscant guard. As you might know, I used to be a part of coruscant guard. I never get into like any high rank, so I'm considered low rank, but I'm just tired of all these comments saying I can't get into CG, I can't get into CG. So here's the guide. Alright, so what do we have here? We have the coruscant guard route. Ah, alright, that I just leaked my email. Okay. So we have the coruscant guard route classified document. So first of all, what happens is that you wait for a coruscant guard route in the coruscant Discord right here. No, it's in recruitment. What the fuck am I saying? Alright, here. Coruscant guard examination program. That's love at it. Or you can wait for a normal fucking tryout. Alright, so you click the link, and what happens then is there's either PTS, which means permission to speak, so you gotta ask for the permission to speak, aka you say in chat, "May I please speak?" Or you just say PTS exclamation mark or a dot after that. they'll either deny you the request or just tell you to fucking go ahead and ask. If you don't have a question, um, yeah. If you don't have a question, don't fucking ask for PTS, you fucking ape. Alright. After that, the server gets locked. And the instructor will tell everybody not to fill the gaps until they tell you to. And then they will start conducting age checks on every single tryout attendee, aka they will check if your account is old enough to join CG, so there's not any alts. It's not your actual age, but do not say that you're underage. Just like they'll just fucking kick you instantly. I mean, you can be underage, but like you can't just tell them that you're 8 years old. They'll just fucking ban you. Alright. Next. After that, they'll start explaining shit. Blah blah blah. Rules, grammar. What else do we have here? Yeah, if you're in the division already, you can fuck off. And yeah. Then there's a combat phase. Or questions first. Depends. But it usually starts with a combat phase. So the map is always Asgard. Outscore, aka the amount of deaths you can have, is 8 always. And the gun is SK4. What they're referring to is future tops. So if you search up future tops, you can just go in here with your friends, make a private server for free, and just train. Learn how to use it, watch a tutorial on something. I literally couldn't care less. So what you need is to heal people for 400, so at least like full 4 people, and then kill at least fucking no one. You don't have to kill anyone. You can just do 1400 damage. Alright. After that, everybody has to say C7XRN. This will kick the user if their rank is lower than corporal, which is the minimum rank to join CG. Or maybe if he's in a division. Alright. Blah blah blah. And then there's the questions. Now, questions fucking suck. Cause as far as I'm fucking like, as far as I know, there's no like good way to like know all this shit. Like mostly what I did is just cheat through the exam or like have classified documents about stuff. But I don't think this is actually classified. This is probably just allowed. So what this is the CAF guide, which you might have to read because a lot of this is in the questions. We have all these echo violations, fucking dash, blah blah blah. So just read through all of this and you should be like, okay. But then there's stuff that's not even in here, and this shit isn't even updated. Like, so, to get into CG, it actually fucking sucks. Now, the questions are usually about, fucking, I don't know, who's the CG skibbity toilet rank, and then you have to say, oh my god, oh, I forgot, and then they'll fucking kick you because you don't know who fucking skibbity toilet rank in coruscant guard is, even though you're not in the fucking coruscant guard Discord server. So all you like can do is just scroll through the fucking guard team and just try to find somebody who appears to be in CG, but then there's Biker Advanced Recon Commando, because you don't know fucking colors and you're colorblind, and they also changed the colors, so you're absolutely fucking cooked. Alright, after you get through that question, oh, okay, even better. We have some fucking questions over here. Alright, you can pause the video, read all these. I'm not gonna answer these because I don't fucking know the fucking answers, dude. Fucking bro. Canadian President Commander Fox is Supreme Chancellor, fucking Supreme Chancellor, man. This fucking guy, dude. He can order you to do anything. So if there's any question, just say just answer the question. If the Supreme Chancellor tells me to do it, then yes. That's how you answer any question. Alright. Then we have background checks. This is some fucking bullshit. They just check if you're verified on the Discord, if you join the Coruscant Guard group, and then they try to distinguish between alts and normal people, but I don't think they can really like. As far as I know, if you join a bunch of groups and their account is at least like 2 years old, you're getting in there, dude. They do not give a fuck. Alright, oh yeah, here's the requirements. Alright, so in order to pass the Coruscant Guard background checks, the user must have badges. They have to have some obby badges or some fucking normal badges that aren't suspicious. Fucking blah blah blah. They have to have hats or clothing. Okay, that's... If your user is wearing a hat from a long ago Roblox event, you can almost be certain that it's not an alt account. And then, if they have a fucking Roblox premium, then it's a good sign. Friends, followers, following, band, friends, groups. I don't know. They're explaining all this bullshit in here. Now, so that's actually everything. Now here's the Coruscant Guardsman Company Guide. So here's all the slave labor you're gonna have to do if you are in there. Alright, so there's an introduction to guidelines, but we all know that we can actually treat guard like animals, and we actually do, so they're not actually human. This is all fake, just put in here so you don't get banned by Roblox. In-game duties are harassing low ranks and killing noobs if you feel like it and nobody's around to see you do it. Harassing E5 under, so that's all the losers who haven't spent time in the game, losing their life, AFKing and acting like they're not AFKing actually. Ensuring that booths are operating correctly. You have to manage the booth yourself, but like, they added a bot like recently, that like 2 years ago or something. Fuck. And checking restricted areas. Booths and tunnel. Oh my god. And fighting raiders. There's actually much more to this. I don't know why they didn't fucking put it in here. You have to check for like if somebody's AFK. You have to do a bunch of other like actual like slave labor. But like this, I guess this is what takes priority. So yeah. And the quota is 6 event points and 2 hours in game every single week. Let's do the math real quick. Let's see. So it's 365 days. Divided by 7, we have 52.14 times 2. So that's 104 hours of your life every single year. You could spend that doing anything else, but that's just the hours in game. You have to get 6 event points. Now, CG has this thing. Basically, it's just like this server, but it's a CG server. And there's events. Now, the best way to probably grind event points, since you do get one EP, aka event point for 1 hour in game. So the best way to do that is grind combat trainings, because general trainings actually fucking sucks. Because you know what happens in general trainings? You get asked questions. As if you didn't have fucking enough questions already. So you just spam combat trainings, like every single fucking time there's a combat training, you just fucking join that shit, wait till the end, fucking do some combat, blah blah blah. Alright, after you get 6 event points and 2 hours in game, which is basically like, let's say 4 hours of your life if you're extremely lucky, then you can do it again in 7 days. Fucking have fun. So that's actually why a lot of people abuse quota exceptions or whatever the fuck it's called. It's basically when you there's like a channel in the CG Discord in which you basically type in a excuse for why you can't complete a quota and for how long you can't complete it. So basically write in that my grandma actually has quadruple cancer and I need to visit her in her faraway home, which is in Africa, you know, coincidentally. And I have to spend 17 months in there, so I can't complete my CG quota. But then you join the game on your fucking PC and they instantly ban you because you're supposed to be at your grandma's place in Africa. Alright. I also forgot to mention this earlier when I was recording, but like if you take a more than a month off, they'll actually tell you to leave and rejoin CG after you're done with your vacation. So they'll just fucking kick you out because you can't play the game, which is fair enough. But at the same time, fuck off. Then there's actually a Scream team, which is basically just tryhards, the best of the best, like PvP people, and then you fucking scream and you get fucking nothing in reward. And then inspectors and instructors, these are like the higher ranks basically, which do not have to do the quota and can solely purpose on sweating their balls off in their ball sweating scrim tournaments. Fucking, I don't know, man. They can just do their scrim shit. Then we have company events, which I already talked about some of these. We have we have Guardsman exclusive events, which as stated above, will grant you EP for attending them. You can earn like 1 EP, but if you get like match MVP, sometimes they give out extra EP for that. Or if there's a lot of people, you get more. We have squad patrols. Now this fucking sucks. It's basically the same thing as a normal event, but like you go in game and then you have a squad leader who doesn't know what they're doing usually, or they do know what they're doing and they're just way too fucking strict. It sucks. So what you do is you go into game and you basically do some like patrolling shit, basically like a solo patrol but with people. And if you mess up, there's people watching you, and they will make sure that you're fucking harassed because you didn't know about the don't step on a trash can at 3 a.m. on a Sunday rule, which hasn't been told in any of the previous documents. So you can go fuck yourself if you don't know about it. Next up we have physical trainings, which there's formations. Formations are actually okay. That's like an okay part of CG because they're somewhere in a guide somewhere, okay. And you can just learn those. That's pretty simple. Then we have combat. That's pretty fucking funny. Then we have hobbies. Those are pretty fucking funny. And then we have faces, which is basically just another form of slave labor. Another events, combat trainings, Citadel challenge event. That's pretty funny actually. I like that one. And then game nights often happened, you know, sometimes. Then we have a command structure. Actually, I haven't read all of this. This is some smart ass shit. We have lectors, we have sergeants, we have lieutenants, we have executives, we have guardsman, company commander, and blah 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 blah. To have your activity warning removed, you should contact the weekly management person. The person responsible for removing AVs is listed in documents. Alright, so if you miss your fucking quota for 1 week, you get an activity warning, and if you miss it one more time, you're fucking kicked. So, if you time it right, you basically don't have to do half the work, and every other week you just clock out. But then they'll like catch on, and they'll be like, oh my god, I haven't seen VC Man in a while. He's fucking abusing the activity warnings. Somebody like make him do jumping jacks. Oh, that's not even in here, is it? Yeah, there's like a new form of torture. It's basically hell jacks and death jacks and shit like that. You basically jump. If it's hell jacks, you spell out the fucking you just count to like whatever the number is of jacks you have to do. If it's like 10 and it's normal jacks, you just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if you mess up on grammar, you have to do it all over again, or maybe just have to repeat it again. Then if it's hell jacks, you have to count to the number, but backwards. So it's dot, E, N, big O, etc. So you have to count to the number. And if it's death jacks, you have to count by just the dot, then you jump, then it's E, you jump, and then it's N, then you jump, and then it's O, and then you jump. So it's backwards, and it's 1 letter each. So you receive those for actually like fucking up in game. So if you let's say cuff some fucking loser by accident, you get some of those for fun. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can tell you. Here's some funny people that actually I remember. We have Achilleto here. We have I don't know who we have here. I could also go like over these fucking echo violations and shit like that, but like fucking CG sucks, dude. If you're thinking about joining, don't fucking join, man. This game basically operates like a fucking cult. I've fucking been a part of CG for a freaking while. And I can tell you, the people up the top never change. But if you get to climb up to a company commander rank, and you stay there for long enough, they will try to get rid of you, and they will get rid of you, and they will just throw away like trash, and you'll get banned for no reason. Or they'll just make up some reason because you've been there for too long, and they wanna see somebody else, and wanna make space for like new people. So it's like a real toxic work environment as well. There's a lot of like stress on you, making sure you don't like frick up, don't abuse cuffs or something like that. It's really just not a great game to play at all. I mean, grinding fucking Phantom Forces or whatever the fucking else would be a better fucking spending of your life than any of this. And the joy you get from basically filling out orders is actually like really not that great. And if you put 100 hours a year into an actual job, you'd actually get some money. And here you just get maybe, if you're lucky, you get some fucking clothing for free. And you have to like beg for it in a channel as well. So from my time serving in CG, I actually got yeah, so for my time in CG I got these two. In total that's like 8 Robux they gave me. And if you don't spend the 8 Robux on these specific clothes that you get the 8 Robux for, they ban you instantaneously, by the way. But now that I think about it, if you're like really homeless and poor and in a like really poor country, you could scam CG out of the 8 Robux and then never see them ever again, and you get 8 Robux for free. But it's not for free. If you had worked a single hour you put into joining CG and doing all this work just to get a uniform, you'd actually get paid like stupendous amounts more than if you just grinded for the 8 Robux here. So basically 1 hour at McDonald's gets you like a gazillion times more than Coruscant God will get you in all your fucking life. Alright, and that's it for the video. So I hope you fucking enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, fucking whatever the fuck. And Yeah, don't fucking join coruscant. That's like the worst thing you can do in your entire life.